Hello and welcome to this Alteryx Designer Cloud interface discovery video. So in this video we'll go through the basics of the interface and what has changed, what is basically the same in a few minutes. So at the bottom of the screen on the main interface you have the workflow you've already been working on. So I do have two workflows stored here. You have some example workflow if you want to get some inspiration, and at the top you can create a new workflow. We'll go through this and create a pretty short workflow together. So the main difference here is that the interface is quite different. You have like the ribbon with all the tools, which is on the left of the screen compared to at the top on Designer Desktop. You have like the canvas, which is in the middle, quite common, no major change here. And you have the result frame at the bottom. For the configuration, it will be appearing on the right when you need to configure data. So let's build a sample workflow. So here I drag and drop the input tool, and you can, with the input tool, there is one major difference. You can either upload a file or connect to cloud data sources if you have some. Here we will just connect to a pre-configured data, which is a Quest1 dataset, and we just click here and have our data right away going through the tool. And you can see the results right away here. And the major big difference is that if you go through, let's say you drag and drop a new tool here, and you see the changes are made right away. If for instance I want to split my column here on a comma, it was column 1 and it does it right away. I don't have to run my workflow or run the job. So this tool is done. Let's say I want to rename and remove columns. I use a select here. And if I uncheck this column 1, it will be directly removed from my dataset. If I rename it, let's say here, it's a poem. So here is the poem ID, and here the poem date. Everything is made right away. And the other main difference is that if I want to output data here, I just put the output tool, and I can either store it to a cloud directory or cloud database, here is Snowflake, or I can create a download file, for instance here, an Excel file, my data. And this done, I can just save it, and I have my workflow, it's saving right away, and I can run my job if I want to be able to get my data right away. Thank you, and we'll see other videos on different topics around Designer Cloud in a few days.